The greatest secrets are always hidden in the most unlikely places. That quote. It really feels right for what we're diving into today, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're heading deep underground, metaphorically and literally into ancient Egypt.
We are. We're looking at this really quite remarkable discovery reported in the IDR publication, a huge ancient tunnel found way beneath the ground at Taposiris Magna.
Yeah, it's causing quite a stir. So our mission today is to unpack this. What is this tunnel? Why all the excitement?
And crucially, what's this potential link to Cleopatra's lost tomb? That's the part grabbing headlines, even if it's still, unconfirmed.
Exactly. Unconfirmed, but tantalizing. And what could it all mean for how we understand the past?
Right. And if you're listening, maybe tracking big historical finds, perhaps for general knowledge, UPSC prep even, or just love a good historical mystery, this is one to know about. We're critically discussing the IDR report here.
Okay, so let's set the scene a bit. Taposiris Magna. The tunnel was found underneath the temple there.
Right near Alexandria. Founded, around 280 BCE? By Ptolemy II.
That's the one. And it's a site with real historical weight, believed to be dedicated to Osiris and Isis.
Deities strongly linked with Cleopatra herself, which is key to why people, especially Kathleen Martinez, have focused their search there.
Absolutely. And finding it wasn't easy. It's deep. We're talking 13 meters, about 43 feet down.
And the team, led by Kathleen Martinez from the University of Santo Domingo, she's been looking for Cleopatra's tomb there for a good while now, hasn't she?
For years, yes. Persistence paying off, it seems, with this find at least.
And the tunnel itself, the scale is just immense.
It really is. 2 meters high, so, human-sized, but it stretches over 1,300 meters.
That's over 4,200 feet, carved through solid sandstone. Incredible.
Uh-huh. And parts of it are underwater now, which adds another layer of complexity.
Martinez called it a geometric miracle. That's quite a statement.
It is. And interestingly, it's being compared to another ancient marvel, the Tunnel of Eupalinos in Greece.
Oh, right. The 6th century BCE aqueduct. That was a pinnacle of ancient engineering.
Exactly. So making that comparison really highlights the sophistication here.
Yes.
The planning, the skill. It's mind-boggling for the time.
To carve something so precise over such a distance through rock. Wow.
And while we don't know its exact purpose for sure, the source mentions it looks a bit like a water tunnel.
But its sheer size and the quality of the design suggest it was something really important, whatever it was.
Definitely more than just a simple passageway. It served a major function.
Which naturally brings us back to that huge historical question mark. Cleopatra and Mark Antony's tomb, lost since 30 BCE.
The million-dollar question. And this tunnel discovery fuels the hope that Taposiris Magna might hold the answer.
So why the connection? Well, Martinez has argued for this site for a long time based on historical texts and the Isis-Cyrus connection.
Right. And they have found relevant artifacts there over the years, things like coins.
Coins with Cleopatra's face and Alexander the Great's too, strong indicators of royal activity.
And figurines of Isis, reinforcing that religious link Cleopatra cultivated.
Plus, remember those earlier finds? Burial shafts with Greco-Roman remains.
Yes, high-status ones, which suggested, if important people were buried here, maybe, just maybe, the ultimate prize, the royal couple, could be nearby too.
But we absolutely have to stress, like the IDR report does, the link between this specific tunnel and the tomb is still unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed. But it adds serious weight to the theory, doesn't it? It's definitely reignited hopes.
No doubt. So what happens next? It's not going to be easy, is it?
Not at all. You've got centuries of earthquakes between roughly 320 and 1303 CE. They caused massive damage.
Parts of the temple collapsed, sank. So presumably parts of this tunnel did too.
Which means exploring the submerged sections is crucial. Difficult, dangerous work.
And the search might even push out into the Mediterranean Sea nearby, right? Weren't there hints of tunnels heading that way?
There were. The whole area, including the ancient coastline, needs careful investigation. It shows how nature, time, they really bury the past, sometimes literally underwater.
So wrapping up this deep dive on the IDR report, it's a potentially massive development in a centuries-old quest.
Absolutely. It highlights the excitement, but also, all the unanswered questions. What was the tunnel for? Will it lead to the tomb?
It really makes you think. With all the changes to the landscape over millennia, earthquakes, sinking land, rising seas, what other incredible secrets are still out there just waiting, buried under sand or submerged beneath the waves?
It's a powerful reminder that history is still being uncovered. constantly.
Mm.
Vital stuff for anyone tracking current affairs or building that knowledge base, perhaps for exams or just pure fascination.
We really hope this sparked your interest. If it did, or if you have questions, please do like and subscribe. And drop a comment below. Let us know what other topics you'd like us to dive into next.